Yeah, so you can see I've been working on the P-47 wing, on the top side of the wing, getting some of the infill done, and so this is the current stage. We've got the center section. I always do the center section when I'm doing the top. Do that first, and I always do the underside of the wing as a general course. Anytime I go to sheet or infill. Now this is both. This bottom of this wing was first infilled and then sheeted. And again, the reason for that is that I want to sand in the shape of the wing foil that the underwing surface should have. Guillow engineered the kit with a flat bottom wing foil, and that's not flat bottom airfoil, and that's not quite correct. Now there are a few things about the airplane additionally that are not quite correct, but you know, we're going to go ahead and do it this way anyhows. So the kit engineering had the sliding canopy with the slide rails out on the fuselage, and that's actually, for this aircraft, not quite correct. The rails actually ran inside and along the edges of the cockpit. Also, there's a center post and tie down for the rear section of the canopy, so as it slides back it stays tight to the fuselage, and that's kind of what I'm just beginning to mock up here. It's not aligned properly. I was just mocking up the sizes of the parts and trying to figure out what I needed to do there. So that's not final. That's just a quick let's have a look and see at this, how that's going to look. So anyway, there's that. But there's there's going to be items here that I am trying to match to the real world aircraft, and there are some concessions I'm making to the Guillow engineering, which is how I always do the kits. I've said that a few times here. So anyway, I just want to show you there is progress. I am working on the wing. We're not going to do a full infill in the top section. There will be a few ports that I have to leave open so that I can work on the landing gear capture, which is the sliding gun barrel that locks the landing gear both in the up and in the down position. So I still need to work some of those geometrical parts out and figure that out. So we're going to leave a few of these ports open on the top wing surface, but I do want to get it as infilled as possible so that when I begin sanding down here, I'm not over flexing the wing and causing cracks and fractures. And again, why do I want to sand the bottom of the wing before the top is completely infilled? Well, I can't really work on these wheel wells until I have this shape defined, because these are going to get covered with, I guess you'd call it maybe a fairing. It's a part that's going to have the actual gear door cutouts in it. So it's going to be a sheet birch ply, probably the heavier birch ply, the 1/32 birch ply will be fitted over these openings. Once I know exactly where the gear doors are going to fall, in other words, there's the doors that are mounted to the strut, and then there's the fuselage mounted door, the one that mounts on this side. So I have to see exactly where they're going to fall and then cut out that onto the birch ply sheet that's going to be going over this. And then once that's attached, then I can fair it in with the filler and putty and make that a nice smooth transition from that piece with the actual wheel well cutouts on it, and fair that into the wing underside. So I've got to get this shaped, and then I've got to work on the doors and the wheel wells, and then I can once I have all the gear established as far as how it's going to be captured in up and down position and so forth, then I can finish sealing the top side of the wing, infilling that, and then we can sand that to shape. Lots of work yet to do. Just the infill alone is going to take quite a while, but you can see I've got a start to it here along this edge and here and down the center section and just adjacent there. So that's what we're working on now. This is a short video just to let everybody know that I am back to work on this airplane. Hope to get it finished sometime soon. Well, not sometime soon. How about, let's say midsummer? Let's look at that as a possibility. Around July. I'd like to get it done before August. And I do have some other kits to work on. There's an F3F balsa kit, 1/24th scale. And there's the 1/32nd scale Guillow DC3, to name a couple. And there might be one or two other. Oh yeah, the Corsair. I'm going to be building that for you. Corsair, the Guillow, that big one. It's the same scale, 1/16th scale as the P-47 and the P-40 for that matter. Okie doke. So lots of warbirds actually to do. A little bit of warbirds and an airliner, DC-3 Western Airlines. All right, this should be something of interest for some people out there as I go forward. All right, again, short video. Thanks for watching. Everybody have a great day.